Good morning. It's Saturday morning. It's a big day. The water boiled. It's a big day because I have to get ready to go to Boston. So I have to pack and just get all the bits and bobs together. And then I have to drive to my mom's with Petey. He's staying with her until Ethan gets back from his little trip on Monday afternoon. So Petey's gonna have some cousin time. And then tonight I'm going on a date with Ghosty Boy. He returns. So I just have a lot on today, but I think I'm gonna make my coffee, eat my breakfast, do some reading, go for a run, and then probably pack and just get the show on the road. Oh, and I have to drive to get my Lexapro. I have to pick up my medication because I don't have enough to get me through the next week in Boston. So first things first, coffee. Shall we have the first sip together? Yeah. All right, team. It's time to pack. And I really hate packing, but we're gonna be brave and we're gonna do it because I leave tomorrow. So this is my suitcase. I love this suitcase. It looks small, but it's mighty for sure. I think I got it from TJ Maxx. It's got these two little compartments. So I usually put pants in the compartment right here and sweaters, underwear, pajamas, shirts in this compartment. So yeah, let's get to it. Let me first make some piles on the bed. This is my backpack too. I'm gonna put my laptop, another accoutrement in there. So let me make some piles on the bed. So these are the pants I'm gonna bring. I'm gonna bring the three different colors, or three of the different colors I have of the WOW wide leg high-waisted jean. I've got my black pair. I've got my dark wash pair. You guys have seen both of these before. And then my gray pair. So we'll do that. And then I know on the plane tomorrow I'm gonna wear my black version of these pants. So these are also from Old Navy. These are fantastic. These are some high-rise pull-on cargo pants. They're really comfy. So I'm gonna wear these on the plane tomorrow. So this is my pant pile. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 pairs of pants should be good for 6 days. Let's do some shirts. So this is a shirt I'm gonna be probably re-wearing. I'm gonna wear it today, and then it's just like a black tank top. Okay, here's the shirt situation. So I've got this white striped tank. This is good under stuff. I've got this Old Navy black tank. It's cute. It's like a little V-neck situation. Also good for under stuff. It's gonna be cold and freaking rainy in Boston, so I need warmth. This is just a black tee. I cropped it myself. And then a blue tee. Is there a stain on this? I'll be pissed. No, okay. My eyes are playing tricks on me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna do one more black tank. Just kidding, I'm gonna do 2 more black tanks. This is an H&M tank that I love and wear at least once a week, minimum. And then this is also an H&M tank that is great for under stuff. It's kind of like an undershirt tank. I think that's gonna do me for shirts. I'm gonna get 2 sleep shirts. So First, we're gonna do the Eras Tour. Cropped it myself. That's gonna be one sleep shirt. It's so soft, I love it for sleeping. And this t-shirt is so old and raggedy, but it's from the Chatty Broads podcast merch drop a few years ago. That podcast is not even still a thing, but I used to be a big fan. Okay, so these are all my shirts. I've got my shirts, my pants. Oh, I need pajamas. It's gonna be cold, so I'm probably gonna bring my flannel pajama bottoms. Okay, so I've got these. Aren't they cute? I love these. These are from Old Navy as well. So I'm gonna bring those. And then I have this pajama set from Old Navy that's really cute as well. I guess I'll bring this set because it'll be cold, so it'll be nice to have a little flannel set. I can always take things out if I don't have room, but those are my PJs. And then I'm gonna bring one pair of like shorts, PJ shorts. Okay. These are my PJ shorts that I'll bring. And underwear, yes. Okay, I've got a pile right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's look at sweaters. I know I want to bring this. I love this sweater. I feel like this green looks good on me. I want to bring this Taking It Easy Club sweater. Love this one. I know I want to bring this black one. And is that too many? Oh, and then this cardigan that I'm probably gonna wear on the plane tomorrow. So yeah, we are bulking this shit up, but whatever. We'll make it work. Designers, make it work. Okay. Let's see if we can actually put it in the suitcase now. Pray for me. By Jove, I think she's done it. Let's see if we can close it on up. Okay, yeah, and if I sit on it, perfect. Okay, great. I had to forego this sweater. Maybe I can try to fit it back in, but I don't know. It seems ambitious. I did it. I got my Taking It Easy Club sweater in there. Oh, what do you think, Pete? Don't worry. You're going to go to cousin camp. And then I just have to put my laptop in here and some chargers, etc. Oh, and then I'm gonna wear this to my mom's and on the plane tomorrow. So yeah, these did not make it. I wanted to maybe bring this shirt and the other part of my pajama set, but they did not fit. Friends, and good morning from Cambridge, Massachusetts. I am staying at my aunt's apartment. She doesn't live here, but she just comes here and works part-time, so I get the place to myself, which is really, really nice. I had like a slow and easy first morning here. It's only 10:02. My body woke me up at 7 freaking a.m. I was like so ready to sleep in because I usually sleep in when I'm in Boston, but it was not to be, so I jolted up with a start this morning, but I'm just having a slow morning here. Read my book. But yeah, it was a long day of travel yesterday. I got up at 4:30 a.m. I took 2 flights actually, one to North Carolina and then North Carolina to Boston. On the first plane, there was a baby that was crying like crazy, so that was hard, but the second flight was okay. Neither of the flights had TV screens, so that was a bummer, but I read a lot of this bad boy. If you remember this from a previous vlog, I got this when I was shopping with my mom. It's pretty good. It was a slow start, but I'm actually really enjoying it now. I'm liking all the like magic training that's happening. The main character is going through like a magic training intensive, and I always like those scenes in books or in movies, so that's been fun to read. But today I think I'm going to hang here for a little longer and just soak up some of this nice alone time, and then take the T into Brookline and hang out there, maybe go to my favorite bookstore. And then when my dad picked me up from the airport yesterday, he was like, tomorrow afternoon, we're going to see Black Bag, the movie. And I was like, okay, so we're doing that. Then we're gonna get dinner with my brother, and then hopefully my brother and I will watch the new White Lotus episode. Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. I'm so excited. I hear this one's like really intense. Oh yeah, and then Saturday night, my date with Ghosty Boy was so fun, you guys. Oh my gosh, I have forgiven him for the ghost. We actually had a conversation about like texting and his relationship to texting, and I'm feeling a lot better about it. Just like a super fun night. So that was really good. Feeling no longer anxious about that situation, which is really, really nice. And I'm proud of myself for asking for what I need and advocating for myself. Oh wait, and also, you know what was cute was like on my date on Saturday night, my mom had these like extra cookies that she'd gotten from this like cookie store that she and her friend went to. And I was like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to like eat these because I'm leaving town. So I brought him a couple. And then he was like, oh, I got you a present. I brought you cookies from work because he works at a restaurant. And I was like, did we both just bring each other chocolate chip cookies? And we were dying at that. It was like, great minds think alike. So I don't know, that was cute. Oh, and the other thing that I wanted to say is my phone, ever since I like landed in Boston, my Field, the dating app I use, my Field account has been blowing up in a way that I've never experienced on a dating app. Like, I am getting likes and pings, I would say every 30 seconds. I was like, is something, at first I thought like the app was glitching or something because I was getting so many notifications. No, I think people in Cambridge, this is like the Somerville area, I think that they are on Field in a big way and they're freaky. Like, this must be the mecca of non-monogamy. Who knew? Well, so I was born in Cambridge and I grew up here for the first 6-7 years of life. And this is like a very liberal, progressive area. Like, I would argue one of the most liberal and progressive areas in the country. And so I should have known that Field would be going wild, going off here. But I was like laughing this morning. I was like, I have never gotten this much heat. Like, damn, the people love me here in Cambridge. Hometown hero, like back in the land of non-monogamy. I'm like, gosh, should I live in Cambridge? Damn, I would make a killing here. But no, I do not want to live here. I love my life in LA, but that was just so funny. I was like, damn, feeling myself. But anyway, all right, let's have a fun first day in Boston, shall we?
Feet. Take a left on Joy Street.
It's windy. It's not too cold today, but the wind is just gonna blow me away. Yeep. I haven't taken the T in like a year and a half. I used to take it every day when I was in college, and now it's been so long. I missed it. I certainly didn't love it when I was in college, but I love it now because I don't do it every day. Haunts. You brought your water.
green thing.
Say hello to the vlog. This is dinner. A sous vide special. We don't know what this green thing is, and Dad won't tell us. He's walking away. I guess we'll have to find out. It's like sweeter than I would think for quinoa. Someone doesn't live in LA if they're pronouncing it quinoa. Good morning. It is Tuesday morning and just checking in after my day yesterday. It was a really fun day yesterday. Went to my favorite coffee shop, Tate. It's a chain, but we don't have them in LA, and they're all over Boston. And I had the most glorious cold brew perhaps I've ever had. I know, it's really saying something because there's good cold brews in LA, but this was on another level. It really was. I feel like I could write a haiku about it, an ode to it, in fact. So that was nice, and I had a dank breakfast sandwich. It was amazing. And went to the bookstore, my favorite bookstore in Brookline Booksmith. If you know, you know. And then I went to my dad's, and we watched The New White Lotus. Great episode. I was like, oh, okay, we're really heating up. And then my dad and I went to see Black Bag at the Coolidge Corner Theater. Not great. We were laughing because we could not understand what anyone was saying. And I'm fine at understanding British accents usually in films, like not a problem. But I'm wondering if there was something off with the sound quality or something in the theater, because I was like, huh? What? And my dad's in his 70s. I mean, he is going deaf before our very eyes. And so he had no clue what they were saying half the time. And it was just plot-wise, like kind of a confusing spy thriller. A thriller is generous because it was just a lot of people walking from room to room and talking. Like the most exciting moment of the film was a series of polygraph tests. That was the most action we got. There was one card that blew up randomly that I didn't totally understand why it blew up. Anyway, it was just so confusing. I don't recommend it. No, I don't recommend it. But then when Derek came over during his dinner break from work, he came over for dinner. We were like, Derek, what happened in that? And he was like, okay, you guys. And he explained the plot to us, and we were like, oh, okay. Because we'd kind of been trying to piece it together, but he brought it all home for us. But I was like, am I just like dumb? Like, am I not smart enough for this movie? But there were a lot of different factors, I think. So someone needs to tell me why Cate Blanchett was wearing that ugly ass brunette wig, doing her no favors. She's honestly never looked worse. And she's got to be one of the most like gorgeous women, point blank period, on planet Earth. And they put her in this ugly ass brown wig that was just so obviously a wig. I was like, where's the part? There's not a part. I don't see one. And then the makeup was bad. She just looked really like oily, and the makeup was cakey, and her bronzer was just like, I don't know, all over the place. Anyway, I'm like, to fumble Cate Blanchett's look this hard automatically, what are you doing? And then we had dinner. It was nice to see Derek. He only had like an hour off for dinner, but then I came back here and chilled, and it's just so nice to have this place to myself to unwind. And I'm so close to being done with this. Look, I'm so close to being done with Heir of Fire. But they're kind of taking for freaking ever to wrap up some of these plot points. I thought so many times, I was like, it must be over soon. It must be over soon. But we're still going. There's this whole witches subplot too, where they're like learning to ride griffins. Griffins? Is that what it is? No, they're, yeah, griffins, I think. They're learning to ride griffins, and it's kind of like, wait, why do I care? It's like not having anything to do with the plot of the book. Anyway, so today I'm having another slow morning, gonna finish my book and then head into Brookline again. Derek and I are going to get lunch, so I'll take you along with me for that. And then tonight I'm going to see my friend from high school for dinner. So stay tuned. Adorable. check out. Ooh, that looks so good. Derek got the same thing. Yum. There's nothing like it. Nothing. What'd you get?
Same thing.
Oh.
But with oat milk.
Oh, with oat milk, of course, of course.
Nothing like it.
Okay, so Derek and I just witnessed core trauma happening for, how old was she? Like a 12-year-old
I would say
maybe?
it was like 11 or 12-year-old girl.
Yeah, so she was sitting next to us at Tate. We were just trying to enjoy our beautiful cold brews and have a nice conversation. And this mom was like harassing her daughter about what she was eating. And she was like pointing to like the white bread on her plate. And she was like, your body is a temple and you're putting crap inside of it. Just sugar and bread and carbs. And she was like, you need protein, you need vegetables. She was just harassing her and the little girl was crying. And then her older sister went to the bathroom and came back and was like, oh gosh, guys, I was only gone for 5 minutes. What the heck is happening? And we were trying to carry on a conversation and we couldn't because we were just like watching this girl be traumatized in front of our eyes. And so then we just had to leave. As I was about to cry, that was so horrible. Derek, any thoughts?
You know, it's crazy when you can see like a traumatic life event happening live for somebody else.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're like, think about them later.
Yeah.
But, you know, we watched it happen, so.
And I'm gonna think about this trauma for her later, and I bet she will too. Ugh. It's Wednesday, and I'll give you a little fit check before I leave the house. I've got this, I think it's actually H&M. Yeah, this H&M sweater. I really love it. I love the like subtle design here. Just blow dried my hair, so it's looking good. And then these Old Navy jeans. These are the dark wash ones, the Sambinos, and yeah, my sunglasses, which are also from H&M. So today I am gonna go, what am I doing? I'm going into Brookline again. I'm living on the T this week. That's essentially the moral of the story. So I'm gonna go into Brookline, kind of pop around a little bit, maybe read my book, go into the old favorite spots, then meeting my friend for Vietnamese food at 2. She's like my best friend from childhood. Like we've literally been best friends since we were 7. So pretty cute. And then probably just gonna kill time for a couple of hours and then going to meet one of my good friends from college, from BU, out in Wellesley. And he says that there's a fierce spot he wants to take me to. So stoked for that. Yeah, so let's get this day going. I did want to share a little bit about my night last night, which was just so fun. I got my favorite Thai food with one of my best friends from high school, Allison Ricciotto, Richie, if you will. We all called her Richie, and that's what her name is in my phone. Calling her Allison feels so odd to me. Anyway, we got Thai food, and we had like one of the most epic gossip sessions I've ever had in my life. Like I'm still reeling from all that we learned. You know, we were just going back and forth about like people from high school and just getting all the tea, all the drama. And then we were texting with someone who we went to high school with who was giving us even more like insane tea that had us cackling. Then we went back to her apartment and we were just like all like hee tee hee. I was looking around her apartment getting the tour, and she's had a mice infestation recently because it's Brookline and it's overrun by the mice. And I stepped in a freaking mouse trap, like walking into her room. It was like one of those glue traps, so it wasn't like it hurt or anything, but my sock got so stuck in this mousetrap glue that we were literally like crying, laughing, trying to get my freaking foot out of the mousetrap. She was like sitting on the ground, crying, laughing, like trying to pull my leg out of the trap. I wish I'd gotten it on camera because I haven't laughed that hard in a while. And then eventually I sat down on the couch and took my sock off and was like trying to get it out of the glue. I literally couldn't. Like those mice, if she trapped them in there, they wouldn't be going anywhere. So I tried for a while, my hands got covered in glue and I was just like, no, I'm giving this up. So then I just like took my sock off and put it in the trash. And she was like, I'll just throw this away. And then I took one of her socks and wore it back home. It was a night. We got our beautiful Thai food here. I'm here with Michelle, best friend since we were 7. Hello. So I've made it to my dinner. I'm about to meet my friend Paul. Can't wait to see him. I haven't seen him since the last time I was here. I'm in Wellesley, Massachusetts. I drove my dad's car here. We're gonna have a nice little goss sesh and a cutesy little meal. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. I went into Brookline today and I went to the thrift store. I went to Buffalo Exchange. If you know, you know. That place is so good. I got some shoes. Let me show you. I got these New Balance sneakers. Look at that. They're men's, but they fit me, which is great. And they're more comfortable than the Sambas to walk in, actually. So don't mind if I do. Gonna be flexing them on the streets of Brookline tomorrow. And then I got lunch with Michelle and we had such a good little catch up. It's so funny, we're both in the healing professions. She's an acupuncturist and obviously I'm a therapist. So it's always nice to talk to her because she really gets it. The healer's grind. Yeah, and we just had such a fun little catch up. I feel like I'm doing the tour of all the people I got to see while I'm in Boston. And I went to my dad's and we chit-chatted and hung a bit. And then tomorrow I have nothing on the agenda till family dinner in the afternoon. So it's supposed to rain in the morning, but I might do some exploring. But yeah, I will catch up with y'all later. Love this song. This is where I used to run, you guys. Every morning in college, I used to run along here. I saw Julia Stiles one time. Ran right by each other, right along the Esplanade. You make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise. So good. Memories. I'm almost at the BU campus where it all started. All right, pre-gaming family dinner. Got some brewskis at the broski. Wow, look at these sculptures. There's a lot going on there. Huh, okay.
We got it all out.
Yeah, we got it all out. They're bearing all. What do we expect at family dinner tonight, Derek?
Nothing good.
Nothing good. Yeah, a lot of political talk. More political talk than needs to be had.
A lot of sharing of trauma.
And we're all on the same side politically. So you would think that it wouldn't be terrible, but it will be. Sharing of trauma, complaining,
Yeah.
Falling into sort of dark pits of despair,
Yep.
trying to wrench them back out and failing.
Yep.
So yeah. Sip. Okay. It's different than the tate. It's kind of got a deeper, weightier taste to it rather than a light one, but it's good. Okay, cut. No. Hello, it is Friday evening, and so it's my last Friday. It's my last full day in Boston. I went into the city and just like took a long walk with my dad, saw the sights, and then we got ice cream at Ben and Jerry's at Faneuil Hall. So that was fun. I wanted to update you all about how family dinner was. It was good. It was actually like way more low-key than I thought it would be. There were no challenging political discussions or venting of trauma. And yeah, my brother and I just kind of like were a little tipsy going in and put on a bit of a comedy show. And I think that that just really eased the tension for everyone. So I recommend pre-gaming family dinner if you want to keep it light. Anyway, I actually just cried when I got home because I'm really homesick and I just kind of want to go back to LA. I love it here, but I booked this trip for one day too long. I see that now, and I kind of am like, let's get the show on the road. I want to go home. I really miss LA. I really miss Ethan and Petey. And yeah, I don't know. Being in Boston just always brings up a lot of big feelings for me, and just like seeing so many people from my past, it's really great, but it's also like, ooh, you know, big emotions, big feelings. I don't know how else to describe it. It's not even like a bad thing. It's just kind of like, it's fun to visit here, but my home is really in LA, honestly. So yeah, looking forward to heading home tomorrow. So I think I'm going to close the vlog here. Thanks for coming along on this trip home with me, and I will see you in the next one. Probably the next time I see you, I will be back in LA.